We are counting down the hours to moving time. We are down to the wire and I've got a mess to clean up. You know when you have those projects that you know you just need to get done, but there's just not that urgency driving you to do it? Well, moving has a funny way of bringing about that urgency. So this is my project for the afternoon that I need to get cleaned up before moving time. So you're probably wondering what in the world is going on with this cesspool. So when we moved here over 2 years ago, I had been bitten severely by the permaculture bug, and I so desperately wanted to put some techniques into practice, just do anything permaculture related. But my problem was we moved into a rental property, and as you can see, this is just lawn. We're not allowed to do anything with it. I can't plant trees in it, garden, anything like that. So I had to figure something else out. So I started asking myself, what can I do with this space using container gardening methods? And I wound up building what I called a micro container food forest garden on this 10 by 12 patio. Let me show you what that looked like. Wanted to add a water feature to it. The plants, trees that I added were really nice, but I just wanted to integrate another system into there. So I added the stock tank, filled it with water, threw some fish in there, planted some aquatic plants in the water, and then I was able to use the water from the stock tank as a method of fertigation or fertilized irrigation for the other plants in the system, thus creating a relationship with the other elements in the system. Now fast forward a couple years and this is all I have left. I really thought that we would have found our homestead a lot sooner than we did, and we'd be able to move and plant our trees and all that and get it going there. But then winter came and I had to find a place to put the trees to overwinter them so the root balls didn't freeze in them. So I found a place for them, but obviously I couldn't move the stock tank. The fish in it did fine. They've overwintered for 2 seasons here and they're doing great. But now I'm gonna have to deal with this. So the plan is to get this hose in that stock tank and create a siphon to drain it. So then I can catch the fish, put them in a bucket, and transport them. So by putting the spray nozzle on the end of the hose and spraying the water out through there, getting all the air out of the line, I was able to keep a hose full of water, unscrewing from the faucet, putting my hand over the hose, and I was able to keep that pressure in the hose. I put the end in the stock tank and put it toward the bottom. Just unscrewed that nozzle over there and created the siphon. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but this water is kind of green. It's definitely stock tank water. The key to getting that to work is the hose and where the water's coming out needs to be lower than where it's going in. In this case, there's a slight downhill grade going towards the street out there. Do you know what stinks? That stinks. Yeah, we got some anaerobic action going on here for sure. So you can see the goldfish down there. They're probably wondering what's going on. And I have my buckets pre-positioned here. Got some of these stock tank water reserved in there, and I added some tap water. No more than 10% though, because of the chlorine content. So I'm gonna see if I can catch them with this thing right here. Whoa! Gah! Oh, it's nasty. There you go, little guy. Oh, this is gross. Ah! Look at that sucker. There's a big fish. Here's a little guy. Yeah, where'd he go? One more to go, but I can't find him. Oh, there he is. Let's see if I can get you, but this guy's a minnow. Oh, yeah. That is nasty.